Hey, what is up, guys? Proto Bro here, infamous brother to Mega Bro of AoE Brothers, and on this Let's Play, we are going to meander our way over to Whiterun, Whiterun, and hit up the Jarl of Whiterun up there. You know, just be like, "What's up, bro? How's it going?" And see if he needs any assistance there. Let him know about this apparent dragon attack, which, yeah, no big deal, whatever, right? See if he needs any assistance with that, kind of roll with that main storyline, and probably end off this video poning some dragons. So here we are heading, I think was it south? No, north, up to Whiterun. I just left Riverwood, if you recall from the previous video. We hit Bleakfall Barrows, reacquired a claw for some douchebag who's apparently incapable of doing it himself, and then promptly stole back after he paid us. Such is the life of the thief, right? Even though I'm wearing Imperial armor, we are going to be rolling with the Stormcloak quest line at some point. I'm just kind of rolling with this one because it looks better, and two, it's the best armor I could find right now. So, right, so we are being assailed by a wolf. God, yeah, I really gotta fix that hotkey. By the way, I know I mentioned this previously, but let me know if you like the third-person view or the first-person view better. I tend to bounce between the two. I probably play more in first-person just because it's easier to, I think, fight monsters and so forth. Okay, so I jumped forward here just really quick, just because I don't think you guys want me to watch me run forever.
You should probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
Oh.
Yes?
Huh. Anytime you hear that, it means you got some sort of disease. So I probably acquired that in Bleakfall Barrow without knowing. There's a couple different types of diseases in the game. The one most prominent, I forget the name of it, I'll have to look at it, but it usually affects your lock-picking and pickpocketing skills. And I want to say up here there is a battle with a giant, but you never get close enough to do anything, so it's kind of silly. One of the mods that I've included on this game is it enhances like the thunder and storm effects, and storms are absolutely epic in this game now. It's so cool to hear the storms and the thunder and everything like that. Getting a little bit of lag. Okay, all right.
Well, that's taken care of. No thanks to you.
That's rude.
Certainly. That's why I'm here with my shield brothers.
Is it? Shield brothers?
Eh? Never heard of the companions? An order of warriors. We are brothers.
Never heard of you guys because you aren't that big of a deal.
The coin is good enough. Well, nobody asked you. If you think you're better than we are,
oh, I am.
See what a warrior.
Chop your head off right now. Yeah, we're not going to do the companions quest this run through. Sorry, guys. If you want me to turn into some hairy beast, ain't happening. I have not decided, though, whether I'm going to roll with the Vampire questline or the Dawnguard questline. If you guys have a preference, let me know. Perhaps when we get to that point, I'll put out a vote, see what you guys think.
This one needs some. Take a look.
Probably what I'll do is if we do roll with the Vampire questline, I'll go and reinstall a number of the Vampire mods that I have. Speaking of which, I don't think I recalled it in my last video, I did put up a how to mod Skyrim video. If you guys are curious, check it out. Hopefully I was detailed and copious in my presentation. I know modding can be a challenge. Hopefully that helps a little bit.
May your road lead you to war.
Oh, thank you. Kitty cats are so polite in this game.
Come to chat with an old woman,
Listen to that storm, isn't that awesome? This is great.
City's closed with the dragons about.
Yeah.
Fine. We'll be keeping an eye on you.
Will you now? Alright, now we're gonna sprint on up to Dragon's Reach. Have a little chitty chat with the Jarl up there. Load. This is taking forever.
I just can't fill an order that size on my own. Why don't you swallow that stubborn pride of yours and ask
They
your
say
lady-
Helgen got hit by a dragon. One of those horrors comes here. We'll be ready. Dragons I can handle. Against those dragons, we're going mad.
And up we go. Almost to Dragon Reach. Let's pop on here, see what's up. Tell this little dickhead here that his region is under attack by a dragon. What I do find kind of comical, right, is you show up here, a complete stranger, he has no idea who you are. Nobody else has reported a dragon attack. No one's seen dragon attacks in like thousands of years. They're strictly legend. You show up and say, hey, a dragon attacked, you know, just up the road. And they're like, oh my god, a dragon, let's go to investigate. It's like, yeah, right. That'd be like telling somebody you saw T-Rex down the road and you're like, oh, let's go out and check it out.
Jarl Balgruth is not receiving visitors.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
Who's this then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes?
Yep.
Really? You're certainly forthright about your criminal past. But it's none of my concern who the Imperials want to execute. Especially now. What I want to know is, what exactly happened at Helgen? By Ismir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls? Against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger.
The
The
Jarl
dragon is
of
lurking in the
will view
mountains.
that as a provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not...
Enough! I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters my people.
Yeah, quit your whining.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to duties.
That would be best.
That's right.
Well done.
Lay down the
You
law.
sought me out on your own initiative. You've
Yeah,
done White
own
Brother
initiative.
service. I won't forget.
Could have gone anywhere else.
Take this as a small token of my esteem.
But for the main storyline dragging me out here.
Is another thing you could do for me.
What's that?
Suitable for someone of your particular talents?
That's right, particular.
Perhaps. Come, let's go find Farengar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons.
That's a pretty
and
cool name.
rumors
Farngard.
of dragons.
I want to this right now. Father promised. All you ever do is complain about
Let's go talk to this
Dragons
homeboy.
reach to the-
What's up, bro?
What? Project? You think you could help me? I really don't think so. The Jarl can be found in the Great Hall, probably
This guy's a
sitting on
pompous
his
ass,
I
man.
haven't
Listen
got
to the
all
tone.
over here in a wizard's
Slit
laboratory.
his throat.
I think I found someone
Take
who
this
can
dragon
help you
stone
with
that he
your
wants and shove it up as you
dragon
know where.
project. Go ahead and fill her in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research. Yes,
Don't
I
talk
could
to me
use
like all of a
someone to
sudden you
fetch
care.
something for me. Well, when I say fetch,
Jerk off.
I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? No need for tedious hows and whys. I like that. Leave those details to your betters, am I right? I learned of a certain stone tablet said to be
Oh,
housed
did
in
you,
Bleak Falls
now
Barrow.
you little
A
genius.
dragon stone, said to contain a map of dragon.
I really
Go
don't
to
like this
Bleak
guy.
Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred
If I
in the
could
main
slit his
chamber,
throat and remove
bring
him
it
from
to
this
me.
game, I would do it.
Simplicity itself. Ah, the dragon stone of Bleak Falls Barrow. You already found it.
Yeah, you chump.
You are cut from a different cloth than the usual.
Oh,
brutes
don't
they
talk
are
to me like
forced
you're
on.
impressed. You were just hating on me about 3
You'll
seconds
have
ago,
to see the
bro.
Jarl about that. Maybe his steward Avenici. I'm sure one of them will pay you appropriate.
Oh, is that what you're sure? See, look at this guy. He takes, and then he doesn't even get anything back.
Farengar.
Typical. Snubs it. He just snubs his nose at you. All of a sudden, the Jarl says you can help, so all of a sudden, like, oh, I'm interested. You give him exactly what he's asking for, and he doesn't even reward you for it. Totally deserves 1, the stone up his ass,
Farengar,
and
you need to
2,
come at
a
once.
dagger to his throat.
A dragon's been sighted nearby.
Eh? Am I wrong or am I
You
wrong?
should come too.
Exactly, I'm not wrong. Okay, cool.
How exciting. Where was it seen?
I'm gonna try from henceforth to roll
I'd
with
take
just
this a
light
bit
armor.
more seriously if I were you.
Light armor, dual dagger, and bow
Father says I'm too young to train with the sword, so I practice.
while I
with
build up
fists.
my illusion magic. I'm gonna try and really focus on illusion.
Let's go.
There is actually a really cool, some really cool spells under
Irileth tells me you
under
came
the
from the
health
Western Watchtower.
spell tree, which for the
Yes,
life
my
of me I can't think of it off the top of my head right
Tell
now.
him what you told me
But with like the
about
apocalypse
dragon.
spellcast and a
that's
few of the
fine.
others,
The sword coming from the south.
where you can do like
False.
curses and essentially
False
do
than anything I've ever
warlock
seen.
like
Is it attacking the Watchtower?
spells. So kind of
No,
damage
my
over
lord.
time.
Just
There's
circling
one in
overhead when I
particular
left.
where you spread a
I never
plague
ran so fast
amongst
in my
your
life.
enemies.
I thought it would
Another
come
one.
after me, for sure.
Good work, son.
Where they die
We'll
and
take
they
it from
turn
here.
into spiders.
Head down to the barracks for some food.
One
and
thing I'm
rest.
doing right here.
You've earned it.
Sorry, I'm trying not to talk too
Irileth,
much so you guys can listen
You
to
better
this.
gather some guardsmen and
narrative.
get down there.
I've already ordered my men to muster
These
near the main
maps, if you
gate.
look at them and you click E,
Good. Don't fail me.
it'll identify them on your world
There's
map
no
for you.
time to stand on ceremony, my friend. I need your help again. I want you to
This
go
guy's
with
so
Irileth
demanding.
and help her fight this dragon. You survived Helgen, so you have more experience with dragons than anyone else here.
That's right.
But
Yeah,
I
pretty
haven't
awesome.
forgotten the service you did for me in retrieving the dragon stone for Farengar. As a token of my esteem, I have instructed Avenici that you are now permitted to purchase property. And please, accept this gift from my personal armory.
I love how he makes it sound like
come
it's such a
along.
gift
I'd
that you
very
pay
much
him
like
a
to
bunch
see
of
this
money
dragon.
to purchase a house inside the city. It's like, thanks, man. I'm gonna give you lots of
No.
money,
I can't afford to risk
and
both.
somehow you're like
I need
making
you
this
here
big
working on
sacrifice for me.
ways to defend the city against these dragons.
If you guys haven't noticed, I'm a little cranky in this
One last thing,
episode.
Irileth.
Sorry.
This isn't a death or glory mission. I need to know what we're dealing with.
But
Don't
anyways,
worry,
what I
my
was saying
lord.
previously.
I'm very look for survival. You need to know what
All right, so I'm gonna fast forward here. What I was saying previously was that if you look at those maps that you see throughout the world, and you look down them and you press E at those different flags, it'll actually identify for you the various areas on the world map. So it's a nice little marker to kind of give you an idea where stuff's at. So we fast forwarded here to this broken down tower where the dragon attacked. This is a little bit outside the city, and the dragon is about to swoop on in. Now, usually I fight them for the ground, but I want to try something different this time. I'm going to actually try for the tower, see if this is effective at all. I don't know if it will be. Just kind of screwing around, see if this works. Don't worry, it's not Macho Man this time. He's one of a kind. Come at me, bro. Oh! Well, I asked for that, didn't I? With deadly dragons, that's the mod I'm running. These guys are freaking tough. They don't just shoot flames from their mouth, they drop down flames on top of you, electricity, like you name it. Like they're pretty dynamic and intense. It's fun too. One of the things you can with deadly dragons, which I have implemented, is that randomly you might get hit by 2 or 3 dragons at one time. So not only are they harder individually, but now they might come as in 2s and 3s.
You're already dead.
So basically, if you were to fight a dragon in real life, they're as hard as they should be. Vanilla, I always feel like they're too easy. So you check that out. See how they drop those meteors on that guy? Totally, that's part of the mod. No! Oh yeah. Let me absorb your soul. In case you guys didn't know what just happened there, which probably 95% of you do, I absorbed the dragon's soul, which then you take those souls and you put them towards those words of power like we got in Bleakfall Barrow, and it gives you just that, what I just showed you. That's like a push away voice, and you have
a woman, a foreigner in these
oh yeah,
lands.
okay, so I fast forwarded here for you.
She's likely not using her true name. We will pay for any information regarding her location. We are not welcome here in Whiterun.
So that voice you
so
just
we
heard...
will be in Rorikstead if we learn anything.
Alright, so I just picked up this quest. Sorry, I just fast forwarded back to the town.
You have news about quotas. It's none of your concern. All you need to know is that we're paying for information. If that doesn't interest you, feel free to walk away. You cannot hide.
So those mercenaries are looking for somebody, so we're gonna go look for it. That what you saw, that sewer? That's a mod, part of the sneak, kind of like with sneak tools, I think. And what it does is it adds sewers to all the major cities, so you can basically sneak in and out of cities unseen.
Once I made enough money trading with the Khajiit caravan,
it's
before my ma and Da passed, I told them
it's
that
basically a
one
way
day
to
I'd
add
become
to
the
the
best
kind
trader in
of
Skyrim.
role play
I met one of the caravan
of the
leaders,
thief or
Redone. He said he'd help me get started if I could bring him a mammoth's
Dark
tusk.
Brotherhood.
Easier said than done. Would you do that? If you find one, I could teach you a thing or two about trading. Help you get a fair bargain in the future? How can I argue with that? Farewell.
So what I was saying earlier, so those voices you heard while I was talking to those mercenaries, that was those guys who train you in the voice. I can't think of the name off the top of my head, but I'm about to figure out who they are in a second. But basically they found out that I may be the Dragonborn, so now they're calling me up to see them. The way the voice works is that there's 1, 2, and 3 level, and you basically discover them as you go through dungeons throughout Skyrim. And as you discover the different words of power, you have to use a dragon soul to unlock them. So there's an incentive basically to hunt down dragons and kill them. Dragons do appear randomly while you're adventuring through Skyrim, whether it's in town or out in the forests and whatnot. But as you get these words of power, you can basically move through them. Some, push away an enemy. Another one, slows time. Another one may act as a distraction for your enemies, make them look elsewhere.
The summons. So what happened at the watchtower? Was the dragon there? I knew I could count on Irileth, but there must be more to it than that.
Yeah, perhaps.
Dragonborn.
Yeah, just some Dragonborn.
What do you know
no big
about
deal.
The Dragonborn? So it's true. The Greybeards really were summoning you.
The Greybeards, that's right.
Masters of the way of the voice. They live in seclusion high on the slopes of the throat of the world. The Dragonborn is said to be uniquely
They're kind of like
gifted
the
in
monks of
voice.
Tibet.
The
That's
ability
a good
to
analogy.
focus your vital essence into a thum or shout. If you really are Dragonborn, they can teach you how to use your gift. The Greybeards.
Didn't you hear the thundering sound as you returned to Whiterun? That was the voice of the Greybeards, summoning you to High Rothgar.
Thank you, Mr.
This hasn't
Obvious.
happened in centuries, at least. Not since Tibeseptim himself was summoned when he was still Talos of Atmora.
Rangar, calm yourself. What does any of this Nord nonsense have to do with our friend here? Capable as she may be, I don't see any signs of her being this, what, Dragonborn.
This guy is so obnoxious. I just want to like voice
Why,
him to
you
death.
puffed up ignorant. These are our sacred
Which I've
traditions
probably
that go back
already
to
done
the
to half of
founding
you
the First
with mine.
Empire.
Rangar, don't be so
Oh, I
hard
cracked
on
myself.
I meant no disrespect, of course.
Oh, of course.
It's just that, what do these Greybeards want with her?
That's the Greybeard's business, not ours. Whatever happened when you killed that dragon, it revealed something in you, and the Greybeards heard it. If they think you're Dragonborn, who are we to argue? You'd better get up to High Hrothgar immediately. There's no refusing the summons of the Greybeards. It's a tremendous honor. I envy you, you know, to climb the 7,000 steps again. I made the pilgrimage once. Did you know that?
Nope, didn't know
High
that.
Hrothgar is a very peaceful place. Very disconnected from the troubles of this world. I wonder that the Greybeards even notice what's going on down here. They haven't seemed to care before. No matter. Go to High Hrothgar. Learn what the Greybeards can teach you.
Alright.
You've done a great service for me and my city, Dragonborn. By my right as Jarl, I name you Thane of Whiterun. It's the greatest honor that's within my power to grant. I assign you Lydia as a personal housecarl.
Alright guys, well, thank you again so much for watching. I will see you on the flip side. Next episode, we are going to hit up the Thieves Guild and start the Thieves Guild quest. I am absolutely excited. It's one of my favorite guild line quest lines. And we're going to pound it out starting next episode. So thank you so much for watching. And again, like I said, see you on the flip side.
Yes, my lord.